This is a 1967 Zenith console stereo, model X930. It features the Danish modern cabinet styling, and it has louvered speaker doors. And it also features the 60-watt stereo amplifier. And this was kind of more of the mediocre class. You can kind of just tell by looking at the tuner controls here. It's nothing too sophisticated. We got a little hole there. That's where the record compartment is. I got it removed right now. I was doing a little bit of servicing to the chassis. And here's Zenith's very popular Micro 2G turntable with the 2G tone arm. This is like the third generation, I think, this particular style. Again, this is from '67. They featured the floating tone arm starting in '65. And this kind of has that too. If you push underneath the cartridge, it's spring loaded, so you can kind of watch the floating action when it plays a record. This also comes with the original manuals and even this little features brochure. Here's the chassis. And it's kind of neat what it also has. It has from the factory the original inspection tags. See, you can open this up here. There we go. The cabinet inspection, and we also have the electronic inspection. So it's kind of neat to have original stuff like that. We also got the original documentation from where it was bought. Central Service in Chicago. They're a huge seller of Zenith equipment back in the '60s. Almost all the stuff I find has tags on it from Central Service. And here's a typical one right here that you'd see. This is the back cover for it. And they always wrote the date when it was set up. So obviously in this case, June 1st of '67. Here's those interesting louvered speaker panels. So it kind of gives the console a pretty neat look. Like any Zenith, it's built really well. So here we can take a look on the inside. That's why one of the reasons also I left the record compartment out. Here's the chassis, the backside obviously. All original. And it's even got some Nichicon capacitors. So in '67, Zenith was starting to use some foreign parts. It was kind of the beginning, too, for Zenith. '67. Here's your transistor location diagram. And it's got some pretty nice speakers, too. 3 electrostatic tweeters. It's really a nice sounding unit. And it'll be even better when I replace those caps, because the ESR is a little high on those. But the original Callan's caps, which are those black ones, those actually aren't too bad.
But they note a dramatic rise in college student enrollment over the past 20 years. Sam Litzinger, CBS News, Washington.
Here are the winning numbers in the Illinois State Lottery. Pick 3 midday, 016. The pick 4 midday, 8764. WBBM News Time, 6:58. Traffic and weather together on the 8s. Here's Mike Freese.
Eden's 23 out, 36 in. Kennedy out, 22 to Montrose, 15 Express, 37 to O'Hare, 38.
Hall of Famer. Decency and an equal.
Lake County. Captains are the only remaining.
Easy gift, and if you live in Parker, Colorado, disposal fees extra. 780 WBBM.
AccuWeather says 4 tonight, partly cloudy and colder, low 39. For tomorrow, sunny much of the time, breezy too, high 58, but cooler at the lakefront. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs ranging from 52 to 58. It's 63 degrees in Chicago right now at O'Hare and at Midway. 57 downtown. WBBM News Time, 6:59.
Local news, national news, global news, on air and online at W.
Here we'll check out the turntable. Got a Peter Narrow record from 1961. Definitely not a bad sounding unit at all. And like any Zenith Micro 2G turntable, 9 times out of 10 you're going to need a new idler tire. And I had a couple NOS ones, so I put one on there and rubber was still pliable. So that's pretty much it. The 67 Zenith.